Hey guys, this is Teacher Elo and I'm here to explain the prepositions in, on, and at. Okay, so first, what is a preposition? So a preposition is a part of speech, and it's also a word that shows a relationship between a noun, pronoun, or another word. Okay, an object usually follows a preposition, and they're usually small words. Like today, we're learning the very small words in, on, at. Okay, so this is the triangle or the preposition triangle. Maybe you've seen it before, but this is a good way to practice these three words when we talk about time and location. And again, location is your place. So what we have to think about when we see the triangle is the size of the triangle. Okay, so if you look at the top, the pink part of the triangle where the word at is a small part of the triangle. Okay, if you go down to the bottom, the yellow part that has the word in is a big part of the triangle. And in the middle, we have the word on in blue, and that is like the medium part of the triangle. Okay, so when we're thinking about time and location, we're thinking about the size or the general size of time and location. So for example, at we're going to use for very specific or exact times, and in we're going to use for big or general times, and we'll talk about that right now. Okay, so right now is only time. That is our focus. So for the word at, that is a small piece, and we use at for an hour or the exact number. That's usually a number like 9 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 8:30, right? You see a number, and that is just a very specific time. So we can say at 7 o'clock. Right? For a little more time or more space in the time, we use on. Okay, so for example, one day. So one day, like for example, Monday, is 24 hours. So that's a little more time. It's a bigger amount of time. So I would say on Monday. Okay, for in, the biggest amount of time or the general amount of time, we can say in. So in different weeks, in a month, or in a year. Okay, so if I think about 1 month, that's usually 30 days, something around there, maybe 28 days, 31 days, and that's a big time, right? A year is also a very big time. You have 365 days. And you can think about more time, like 1 decade, that's 10 years. 1 century, that's 100 years. And so the bigger your time is, you can say in. Right? So if somebody says, my birthday is in September, they're using in because it's a big amount of time. Right? But if I say, I need to go to work on Tuesday, Tuesday is smaller, it's medium size, so we say on. Okay, so I hope this can help you with the ideas of time as big or small. Okay, let me show you some examples of those. So for at, again, very small, I can say at 7 o'clock p.m., at 12 o'clock, right? Very exact. For on, I can say on Tuesday, on my birthday, on New Year's Day, right? Especially for holidays, we use on because it's only one day, right? For in is bigger time. So in November, in 2005, in the 1900s, right? 1900s is 100 years. So we can use in for those big ideas of time. Okay, next one is location. So the location or the place. So at, again, is a small location, and we use it for an address. Okay, an address is numbers. Again, it's one house or one apartment, one company. Or if you have maybe the name of a store where you are, I can say I am at the gas station, I am at the store. So I'm telling you I'm specifically at this one, right? That is my location. For on, we can use, or we use it for streets or avenues, right? That's bigger than one location. So for at, you can think about it as one house. That's at, I am at my house. When you think about a street, how many houses are on one street? Is it just one house on one street? Usually not, right? Normally there are many houses on one street. Maybe 100 houses or 12 houses or 1,000 houses, right? Because some streets are bigger than others. And if you want to talk about a very big location or a big place, like a neighborhood, a city, or a country, you need to use in. Right, so if I say I am in Houston, right, that's the city. Or I'm in United States, right, that's the whole country. That's a very big location. Okay, so let's look at some examples. Okay, for location, for at, again, this is a small time, a small place. I can say at the airport or at 456 Main Street, right? Very specific, just one airport, one house. On would be on Evergreen Avenue, on Beach Boulevard, right? Those are streets, a little bit bigger. Or in, for the bigger locations, in downtown, in Houston, in Mexico, right? So those are bigger locations. All right, so what's important to remember is just that triangle idea, right? A small time, small location is at, the medium time, medium location, in, and the big time, big location, on. Okay, so just like always, we have some practice. We have 5 questions on the quick quiz, so make sure you write them somewhere, pause the video, and then I'll give you the answers. Okay, so I hope you have the answers, and now I will tell you all the answers. Okay, so for the first one, it's my brother lives in Los Angeles. My brother lives in Los Angeles. Okay, remember in is for something big like a city, like Los Angeles. Okay, next one. He goes to work at 7:30 a.m. He goes to work at 7:30 a.m. And here we have one time, one exact time. So we say at. Next one. At lunchtime, he goes to Lupita's taco shop on 21st Street. At lunchtime, he goes to Lupita's taco shop on 21st Street. Okay, and here we have one street, so we say on the street, on Main Street. Okay, next one. On his birthday, he always celebrates with Mexican food. On his birthday, he always celebrates with Mexican food. Okay, and here we have one day, 24 hours, on his birthday, on Tuesday. Okay, and the last one. When I call him at 8 o'clock p.m., he is always at the gym. When I call him at 8 o'clock p.m., he is always at the gym. Okay, this one has two. You have the time 8 o'clock, that's at, very specific, and at the gym is the location, just one gym. Alright, so I hope you got everything correct. If not, you can watch the video again or ask me any questions in the comments. Okay, so if you have any questions or examples that you want to share, you can post those in the comments. And thank you for your time.